Happy anniversary! I started the channel exactly a year ago, and what a wild ride it's been. It's always been kind of hard for me to be proud of my work. It doesn't matter if it's from my job, school, or hobbies. I just have always kind of looked down on the things that I come up with because there's always room for improvement. Looking back at the journey so far though, and seeing my channel intro compared to the FNAF video that I put out a while back, the difference is night and day. I hadn't really noticed how much I'd improved over the course of the past year because I was just seeing it on a video-to-video basis, but going back and seeing that, I can honestly say for the first time that I'm really happy with my progress so far. The best part about it is that I'll keep working as hard as I can to keep improving, so you've only seen the tip of the iceberg at this point, and that's pretty awesome to me. There's a ton of stuff that I want to do in the next year, but I'll just tell you a few of them because, well, I'm a slut for suspense, so I have to keep you guessing just a little bit. Sound effects. I bought a license through my animation program to use their sound effects, but they're kinda limited and I'm having a hard time finding good sources, so if you all know any good ones, I'd be grateful if you'd let me know in the comments. Even with the few that I do have access to though, I want to use them for one of my favorite things in animation. Impact frames. Oh my gosh, when there's a fight scene in a show and they use impact frames, it automatically sucks me in. So learning how to do them is one of my top priorities right now because I really want to get good at doing those. Next up is the style. You may have noticed, but I've been tweaking the style a bit in the past couple videos. Now, it's no secret that I've drawn a huge amount of inspiration from Jaden animations. A couple of people have asked in the comment section of my videos if I'm inspired by her, and I've answered them, I think, all of the times that they've asked, but yes, I'm very heavily influenced by Jaden. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, what? I've never heard of one of the most popular animators in the community. It's so crazy that my animations look a lot like hers. What a coincidence this is. No, I have a ton of respect and admiration for Jaden, and the reason that my animations look a lot like hers is because I actually hoped to use them as a portfolio to send to her and work on her team. I tried to do just that back in July, but I don't know if it ever got to her, and if I'm being honest, I wouldn't blame her if she didn't see the skill level she was looking for, because it was around this time that she made the announcement she was hiring a bunch of people from Nickelodeon and Disney. Let's face it, I've made a lot of progress, but there's no way I can stand against anyone from either one of those companies. At any rate, it didn't end up panning out, so you'll notice my style taking on a different look over time. It's partly to show others in the industry that I can show improvement in multiple areas, but mostly because I don't want my animations to feel like Jaden's, and have that be the reason that you all watch them. I want them to feel like me, and if you guys still like them, then that's great. That's not to say I'm giving up hope of working with her at some point in time. I would love to do just that. In fact, if you somehow manage to run across my videos and like what you see, Jaden, feel free to reach out. As far as my voice is concerned, I know I tend to be a tad on the monotone side, and it's something that my friends kind of make a good-natured fun of me about, but I'm really trying to work on that. Don't get me wrong, an entire comedy script read off by the eye drops commercial guy would be pretty hilarious, but I want to be more on the expressive side because I feel like they'd be more entertaining for you all, and for me too. I've mentioned it a couple of times at the end of my videos, but I'm in the middle of my winter training cycle for the Army, which is kinda why my uploads have been taking so long. I've felt really bad about not having more content for you guys, but with the schedule always being as packed as it is, there's not much free time to do things like go to the gym and set up equipment for field events, let alone animate. I have a pretty big surprise for you guys that'll start in the next 2 months or so that I think will be pretty awesome. I don't want to give away too much because I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I want to go about a few aspects of it, and it makes me a little nervous, but it will mean more consistent uploads for you guys, so I'm super excited for that. With so many things on the horizon, it's hard to think that I almost didn't even post the channel intro to begin with. I kept on going back and forth about whether or not to just trash the whole project and work on other things instead. I think I made the right decision. Here's to another year of laughs with y'all. I'll see you next time.